It's warm. It's warm. It was 80. It was 83 earlier. I don't know what it is now. It's not 83. But it's warm. So it's Friday. We're gonna run over here to the Chevron real quick. Road Warriors. I should have went. So we're hooked up to my battery pack, but I only have enough data available on my camera for an hour and 7 minutes, so it's not going to really matter. So it'll start messing up at probably at about an hour. Once you get down to just a little bit of storage, you start having issues towards the end of your storage capacity. Yeah, get on that horse there, boy. So I don't really feel like dealing with MacArthur, but I guess we're gonna have to, because otherwise I'm gonna have to cut back a quarter of a mile. So let's see what it looks like. This button. Wait. So these cars right here that are turning right onto MacArthur, they're not going to stop. It's going to be more challenging. I plugged into a different outlet like yesterday. Doing pretty good. Going 27.5 uphill. Got cars coming in from the right off the freeway. Gonna get hectic right here. Come on, go, dummy. Go, go, go. This is where you get freaking crunched right here. People decide they don't want to get on the freeway and they cut out right here, or they don't realize they're supposed to exit and until they jump over. It's probably the most dangerous section that I ride on, I would say for sure. But we survived it today so far. So I figured out why. So this morning on my way to work, there was all kinds of cars here on Main, backed up all the way to the 55 freeway, which was, I knew wasn't normal, and it turns out there was a bad accident on the 405 and I'm assuming the 405 and the 55 last night, so everybody was getting diverted onto Main Street. Some strange looking e-bikes, man. I think even my e-bike looks a little strange, but it's not, it doesn't look that strange, but you can tell that like a lot of e-bikes probably aren't designed by people who actually love bikes and ride bikes. Just somebody wanting to get into the industry. Well, that's cool though, it makes it fun to look at all these cool bikes. I would probably ride anything. There's a lot of bikes that, like when I first saw them, I was like, those look weird. Like even the electric that I used to ride, I was like, and it's not really that weird of a design. Definitely say there's an e-bike for everyone. So I guess I'm going to start getting my yearly sunburn now. I'll have to start wearing sunblock or get like some kind of full face helmet, or I don't know, something. I used to be very like conscious of the sun when I was younger. Like I hated getting like, cause I'm obviously a white dude, and pretty mixed up blood, but probably primarily Irish, and like I'm sure I have a little bit of English, probably a little bit of everything, but mostly Irish, and then I do have Portuguese. My kids are primarily Portuguese and Irish, I guess. But I get red, I'll get tan, but I'll get red. And I hated that. I wanted to be white, like pale white. So I would always put sunblock on my face and on my arms. Because I always felt like it looked weird, having a farmer stand. And as I got older, I stopped really caring. Man. So the wind horse was ripping this morning. It feels the same way today. Wow, it smells really bad right there, like sewage. I think that's what that whole project is over there. It's a sewage project. Looks like we got about 5 seconds to get across here. Guys crashed out, y'all. So we're just gonna take the same old boring route. It's not boring, it's awesome. It's not boring to me. My wife said my videos are boring. I had made a video the other night where I was yeah, she's right, but it just depends on what people like, it's subjective. But so I'm not trying, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to get subscribers, I mean, every once in a while I'll say something or I'll put subscribe on my edit or whatever. But I'm fine with what I have. I want more views, yeah. But anyway, like I have a video. It's right here. It's on my phone. It's ready to publish. I just never published it. But it's when we had some really cold nights, I went and my wife had these warmers, which you guys have probably heard me talk about, that I went and passed out, and so she made some bags with some food and drinks, and I went and passed them out to some homeless people in Orange. The video is about 30 minutes long. And then she's like, just cut the video to where you see the first person like at the library. And I was like, I just didn't feel like doing that. I was like, nah, just do the whole thing. And it's like, the people that support this channel, they want to watch like the whole video. And she's like, yeah, but that part's boring. She said, that part's boring. I was like, yeah, thanks. Like I said, it's subjective. Apparently it's not boring to the 150 people that watch it every single day. Minimum 150. Sometimes a lot more, sometimes a tiny bit less. And that's a lot of footage, man. Every single day you guys watch these videos, like, I think it's pretty remarkable. I mean, some people put out one video a week and they'll get like 1,000 views. I get 1,000 views, but it just takes me a week to get there. Then their videos are only like 20 minutes long, which is fine. People have short attention spans. I'm actually really surprised at how little goes on, like on these rides. Like, there's really not that much activity, like action, it's all based around crappy drivers, basically. Crappy drivers and myself. I probably fall into that category of crappy e-bike rider. I mean, I know how to ride. I know how to ride good. Like, I'm a good rider. I'm just chaotic, I guess. Let's get off of this street. My last few rides have been all in traffic and hectic and stressful. I'm in a pretty laid-back mood today. So we're going to hit the trail. Hit the Pacific Electric Trail. I want to go through downtown Santa Ana because I love it. So we're probably just going to go eventually into downtown, however we get there, and then up to 17th, and I'll probably just cut over on 17th, or I might go down to Santiago Trail. I don't know. We're gonna go on this street since this lines up with the new traffic light. The trail is out of alignment now. Oh yeah, we need the street maple. Jeez. People love this. It's so much more traffic on this street now for them. Rock sign is on. It's on. Cause I'm on to the crack of dawn. Getting close to a full moon. Look at that Baja bug. That one actually looks cool, but I'm like not like a Baja bug. I've never driven. Well, yeah, I have actually. I have been in one. My friend Noah used to have a Volkswagen Baja bug. I've never drove one myself. But like, I'm kind of like, I'm a little bit tainted. My memory's tainted from Baja bugs because I've told this story before. I don't remember like how much of the story I told. But the first car I ever learned how to drive was a Volkswagen. And the story behind it is really crazy, how we got that Volkswagen. That's so crazy that I don't even know if I should say it, because it's like, it's kind of a pretty hardcore personal story. Well, you guys will never know my sister, so we don't really talk anyway. So my sister, what's going on over here? My sister has this oh man, somebody was hit on an e-bike, bro. That's not good. Car versus e-bike. Yeah, we don't want to look. It's a kid. Oh my god, dude. It's horrible, horrible. Oh my god, dude. I am sorry for even going there, man. Kid got hit on an e-bike. Oh. He's moaning in pain. That was horrible. Man, I want to help him, but I can't. It's just the firefighters are there. Oh my god, that poor kid. Probably just having the most fun time. Gets taken out. It's happening everywhere. Anyway, so back to the story. So my sister said this story is only from a child's memory. So but this is how I remember it. So my sister had this boyfriend, and he was into some bad stuff, and she knew about pretty much everything that he was doing, I'm assuming. And back then she had this Volkswagen. I don't know what year the Volkswagen was, probably like a 1970 something, 78, 80, I don't know. And it was red, and it had really nice kind of like those mag rims, and it was nice. It was red, it was in like immaculate, and it had a nice stereo system in it. So back then, like, there was cassette players, so it had a cassette player, and people used to put equalizers in their car, so you had like a little equalizer with all these little levers, nice speakers. It's a totally nice car. Anyway, so she broke up with this dude. They ended up breaking up, and then he lived out in these orange groves, and I guess she had left some stuff at her house and at his house, and made arrangements to go pick up her stuff. So leading up to the house it's most drive, in orange groves, when there's all over in the Central Valley, there's orange groves with houses in the middle of the orange groves, and they usually have like a decomposed granite driveway going to the house in between the rows of the orange trees. So she was driving on one of those, and they're typically really narrow. It's not like it's a big giant road driveway. This is how I'm picturing it. And so she's driving, I'm pretty sure it was at night, so she's driving down this driveway at night, and this guy steps out of the orange groves in front of her with a shotgun and starts blasting her car. Shot the window out, shot the whole front end up, just emptied his shotgun into the window of the car. So she stops, she ducks down under the dash and puts it in reverse. So like if you've ever driven a Volkswagen, you gotta like push down and then slam it to the right in reverse, or sometimes to the inside. So she was struggling with that as he's firing away at her car. And she finally gets it into reverse, and she can't look up to see where she's going. So she goes in reverse out of the driveway, out into the street, and right next to where the orange grove is, there was like a river. And she smashes into the guardrail of the river, of the bridge that goes over the river. Gets her car going and gets the hell out of there, right? She didn't get hit. I mean, she probably got hit by glass and everything else. So they ended up figuring out who it was, So it was probably, the situation was they were trying to get rid of her, because she knew too much, kind of situation. So the car was, so obviously she was traumatized by that. So my dad ends up getting the car. And so when we got the car, my dad did fiberglass work. He made fiberglass parts for like mini trucks. Those were popular back then, and vans. Like people were putting spoilers and sun visors and flares on cars. I've talked about that before too. So that was a business my dad was in. So she just gave him the car. So that's when we got the Volkswagen. So the whole front end was shot up. There's shotgun blasts all over the front of the car. And my dad bondoed it up and sanded it down, and then the back of it got smashed from hitting the bridge, but it still ran. It ran real good. So that's the car that I learned how to drive in, was that Volkswagen, probably when I was like 9 or 10. And but my dad, being my dad, he had gotten this fiberglass part from something or other, right? So he thought he was going to make our car into it looked fine how it was, you know, like the Bondo and all that, you know, like that was fine, like that wasn't that big of a deal. But he wanted to try to make it look like these Baja bugs that he had seen. So he bought like these he bought this crazy fiberglass top thing that went over the top, and it had like this wing in the back, and you strap it to you bolt it with these straps to the top of the Volkswagen. And then he bought like that he bought the big fenders to put on the side there that are fiberglass, like the Baja bugs have. And like he just got part way through the project and never completed it, so that's what he used to drive around. So it's this crazy Baja bug, this hybrid crazy looking car with like these big fenders with just the regular tires in the back. So it looked really weird, all shot up. And anyway, so ever since then, like I love Volkswagens because that's what I learned how to drive. But Baja bugs, man, I like stock looking Volkswagens, because I always wanted that Volkswagen to be like look like a stock one and not like a crazy Baja bug. So that's my Volkswagen story. Downtown, trying to get the image of that poor kid out of my mind. All right, here we go. We've got the fingerboard Olympics at this store over here. Been doing that every year since I started doing this. We got to be careful. That could be us lying on the asphalt right now. It has been us once, twice. That's happened to me twice. Once on my gravel bike and once on this very bike we're on right now. Freaking hurts, I can tell you that much. And for me, it wasn't even a direct impact. It was just a semi-direct. Oh. I'm kind of glad that my son doesn't like riding his bike that much. That's devastating. That's probably about the same age as my son. I ride e-bikes with my daughter a lot, and I'm obviously a lot more cautious with her than I am by myself on this bike. But she's learning, you know. I teach her, you know, the proper way to ride. Stuff to look out for. We're on Civic Center Drive now. This was an old route that I used to take often. It's a bike designated route. riding through Logan. Let's go this way. Let's head to 17th Street. I'm not going to go through Logan. This might be part of Logan. Nice table. This is the French neighborhood. Oh, Washington. Let's cut over on Lacey. Oh, this is Wellington. I thought it was Washington. Washington's up here. Beef Wellington. Let's cut back over to French Street. Usually a lot of traffic, on Washington. It's pretty mellow. It's about time to check the cell phone for the family. It's 4:45. Oh yeah, we got 2 texts. Like Molokhan says, you got to keep your head on a swivel. Let's check for missed phone calls. Almost our turn. ADROCK, the place with the base and going all the road. Wow. Not much traffic. I'm used to going a little bit later than this. about 4:30 or between 4:30 and 5. We got the Challenger, or whatever that kind of car is. Digging for gold. So this is bug season coming up soon. So we're gonna have to get some glasses. Alright. 34 minutes. So far we've gone 7.9 miles. The bike has 8,621 miles. We've been riding for 34 minutes. Wow. We did stop at the store. God, look at all these cars, y'all. I gotta stop too. Thank you. So nice. Marmaduke. Wow, that outlet I use is good. Probably has more to do with the temperature. Damn it. Got hit in the eyeball with a bug. This is the third time this week. Luckily for me, my eye closed faster. I trapped it in my eyelashes. Like a Venus flytrap. Oh no. Freaking sucks, dude. This happened last night. Was it last night that I got the bug in my eye? Yeah, it was last night. Uh-oh, we got the young lovers. Young lovers smooching. Smoking marijuana and making out. Smells like marijuana down here. The kids been smoking marijuana. we should go through downtown Orange since it's Friday night, huh? I want to scare these people here. Probably stop at the bike shop. Should we stop at the bike shop? Yeah, let's do that. I gotta get a little more creative with these videos. Juice. Still got a lot of juice, bro. Oh, let's check it out. So I wonder if they sold that. They've got the Wind Horse makes a dirt bike now. Let's see. There it is right there. Let's go in there and take a look at her. Wow, that's actually a nice one, except it has a massive hub motor. Let's go take a look. Let's go have a gander. So this place is cool, but they're kind of tripped out people. So he's probably going to inquire whether my there's plenty of room for that crazy bike that crazy cart to back up. Oh.
When do you go for dinner tonight?
Logie.
No, where do you go?
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How can I help you?
Oh, I'm just gonna look at your bikes. I think it's kind of crazy that Wind Horse came out with a dirt bike.
There it is, right there, straight ahead.
That's what I ride right there. That's got over 8,000 miles on it.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how many watts the motor is. He's probably like, there's a lot of better bikes in here than a Wind Horse. 1,799. Can you guys see? Here we go, right here. That's what we're looking at. 3,000 watts. Peak power 3,800 watts, 60 volts. 35 amp hour battery. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, we're gonna get copyrighted, dude. I gotta leave. Alright, yeah, we'll go outside because this video is gonna get jacked up from this music. 3,800 watts. That's all right. That's, I mean,
Wait a minute. Side effects.
pretty cool.
While rare, it's been linked to isolate case to potential liver damage.
Let's look at these other bikes outside where there's no music. So you guys probably won't be able to hear everything I just said. So what we got over here? What do we got? Look at this. What the heck is this? These bikes. Oh, Peak. Are these like people that work here? Is it their bikes? These look like... These must be people that work here. Like, I don't think these bikes are for sale. Wow, look at this scooter. Pretty boring. Look at this thing. Jeez. Demo deal. So this was a Avington demo bike for just $1,000. It has a very small motor on the back. It's probably 350 or 500 watts at the most. Yeah. It's a good price though. $11.99. Retrospect trike. All right. Yeah. I mean, it's not really that fast or that big of a motor, you know? Like, for a dirt bike, you gotta have like you gotta have like 10,000 watts soon. At least. Otherwise, it's like you're just like kind of a... Now, if that was like a cafe cruiser, like one of those, like a moped style bike, that would be good. But if you're, I don't know anything about e-motos. I just know that like most of the really super fast, crazy ones are like the mid-drive with big, massive chains and massive sprockets. Like a hub motor, like a geared hub motor that's on a dirt bike. It just shows that like it probably doesn't have a lot of torque, because you would shred that motor.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
The procession. This is a procession right here. Oh. So this is where I passed out the, let's go this way. Let's do this. We're gonna go behind this guy. This is where the homeless people were that I pass stuff out too. I always see them over here when I go downtown. So they feed the homeless back here in this church. Oh yeah, it was this guy right here. Let me see. So there was 3 people right here. 2 of them were sleeping. One dude was awake. And he's probably not here anymore. This was several days ago. And then there was another group of 3 over here. They were hanging out right here drinking beer. Right here. Food bank. Saturday, 7:30. So they were there at the food bank. Oh my God, I got hit by another bug, dude. This is out of control. Do my eyes look like what is it about my eyeballs that's attracting these bugs? My beautiful green eyes. Yeah, you're going the wrong way. Yep, that's what that arrow means. I'll go. Oh, my eye. It's burning. My right eyeball has 2 bugs in it. Uh-oh. This is a bar group. This is a bar bike club right here. Heading downtown to go get some drinks. You let me go? I can't see you because you have tinted windows. Marmaduke. Bike riding weather. eye is burning. This guy's got a rad power bike, probably. That's what it looked like in the distance. No? Oh, he's got something expensive. Expensive. And it's brand spanking new. I need to make a might as well make a phone call. Hey, I'm almost home. Do I need to pick anything up? All right, is there still powder left? Well, what's at the house? Nothing at all? I have a feeling I'm gonna get hit. If I get hit with another bug in my, if I get hit with a bug in my left eye, then it's gonna be like not safe for me to ride my bike. What's up, parrots? Oh, you know what? This camera's gonna die because the footage is going to be over an hour. I guess I wrote that we made the ride kind of fast, so I forgot I only had an hour and 7 minutes on my SD card. I'm getting hit in the face by bugs this whole ride. All right, thanks for watching my video. We'll catch you on the next one.